this is Felicia. I hope that you're looking forward to some Pilates today because I surely am. Please like and subscribe for future videos. But today we're going to keep it a little easy peasy, okay? This could be a morning type video, or if you're just kind of feeling a little bit slack during the day and you just want to kind of pick yourself back up, this will be the video for you. Okay, so why don't we get started? I'm going to move my feet to the side. Belly is in, arms and hands towards each other, shoulder blades back, belly is in, as I said, straight spine, and half roll back. Breathing in and out, scooping out the belly, rolling halfway back, rounding that spine. Trying not to clench at the front of the thigh, belly is in, coming all the way up, straight spine. And again, breathing in and out, scooping out the belly, coming halfway back, rounding that spine. And then pressing in that belly, one vertebra at a time, comes up, sitting up on the sit bones. Arms have tension in them. Make sure that you don't bring them down to the knees, and make sure that they're back in the shoulder sockets. Breathing in and out, scooping out the belly, rounding that spine, and then coming up one vertebra at the time. One more, breathing in and out, scooping out that belly, one vertebra at a time. Pressing in that belly to come all the way back up. Now we can extend those legs out to the side, flexing those feet back towards you. If you have tightness in the hamstrings or the front of the thigh, you can always bend the knees. Arms out to the side for Saul. Breathing in and out. Twisting the spine, looking back at that back arm, scooping out the belly, marry those pinkies, still looking back at that back arm, feel the length through the back of the leg and the hamstring, scooping out the belly, one vertebra at a time comes up to a seated position, feel that opposition stretch with the arms, you're still with the twisted spine, and then coming into center. Breathing in and out, twisting the spine, making sure that you're not lifting up one of the sit bones, scooping out the belly, marrying those pinkies, still looking back at that back hand, feeling a length all the way through the back of the leg and the hamstring, and then slowly coming up one vertebra at a time, feeling that twist in the spine and opposition stretch, with the arms, and then coming into center. Let's do that again. Breathing in and out, twisting the spine, feeling those fingers and arms in opposition stretch. Sit bones are both on the floor. Scooping out the belly, coming all the way over. Marry those pinkies on the hand and the foot. Still looking back at that back arm. Still on that twisted spine. Belly is in. Still keeping that twist. Feeling that opposition in the arms. Do not pick up a sit bone. And coming into center. Breathing in and out. Good, scooping out the belly, breathing in and out, up and over those legs, still looking back at that back arm, and then scooping out the belly. Sit bones are still on the floor, feeling that twist and the stretch between the arms, and then coming into center. Good, now bringing both legs onto the mat. We will keep them bent since we are keeping this kind of light today. palms towards each other, arms back in the shoulder sockets, belly is in. Now we're going to go all the way down to the mat in a full roll back. Breathing in and out. Scooping out the belly, rounding the spine. One vertebra at a time comes down towards the mat. Nice and slowly with control. Good. We're going to come up, breathing in and out. Curling up the head, neck, and chest. Belly is in. Grounding those feet into the floor. Pressing in the belly. Not doing it from the front of the thigh and the hip. Coming up. Arms back in the shoulder blades. Sitting up nice and tall. Belly is in. Breathing in and out. Rocking off the sit bones. Slowly coming back. One vertebra at a time. Onto the mat. Coming all the way onto the mat, bringing the arms by the ears, but don't pop your lower back, but still keep that small curve that we do in Pilates at the lower spine. It's natural, so it should be there anyway. Breathing in and out. Curling up the head, neck, and chest. Belly is in. Ground those feet, coming all the way up to that seated position. And let's go back to the mat and stay there. Breathing in and out. Scooping out the belly, one vertebra at a time, slowly comes back to the mat. Good. When you're ready, you can bring one knee into the chest and then the other. You can rock left to right to massage the back. Extend the legs up to tabletop. Arms to your side. Let's just do a stretch, bringing the legs all the way over to one side, looking back at that back arm. Feel that twist in the spine. Breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. Good. Pressing in with that oblique to come all the way up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to go over to the opposite side, looking back at that back arm, feeling the twist in the spine, relaxing the legs onto the floor though. Breathing in and out, relax into the stretch even more. And again, breathing in and out. Good. And using this oblique to come all the way up into center. We're going to do this as an exercise now. So make sure that the knee is over the hip and the feet are out as if they're on a table. That's why it's called tabletop. And make sure that also that you don't bring your feet down to your bum. You want to make sure that they're out. Okay? Breathing in and out, twisting to one side. Looking back at the opposite arm. Hovering the legs over the floor. Now we're going to use this oblique, and I'll fix my shirt, this oblique to come all the way up. Back into center. Breathing in and out. Twisting to the other side, looking back at that back arm. These legs are hovering over the floor. Now using this oblique to come all the way back up to center. We're going to do that again. Breathing in and out. Coming all the way over, looking back at that back arm. Feeling the twist in the spine. It feels so good. Yes. And feeling that oblique come all the way back up. And again, breathing in and out. Feeling that oblique covering those legs over the floor. And then coming all the way back up. Good. Now we're going to put both feet onto the ground, hip width apart. Hands down by your sides. You want to make sure that the knee is over the foot, so you don't want it to go past. So if you're doing this, for example, that's a no-no. Okay, you want to make sure that the ankle is, it could either be directly below the knee or a little bit further out, okay? You don't want to overextend the ligaments in the knee. Now, you can close your eyes on this one and feel into the body. So breathing in and out, pressing your arms, hands, and feet into the floor as you lift the pelvis, lifting one vertebrae at a time off of the mat till you get to the tips of the shoulder blades. Feeling a nice stretch through the front of the body and out past the knees. Breathing in and out. And then you slowly come down with control, one vertebra at a time, onto the mat, resting the tailbone. Again, nice and slow and controlled. Breathing in and out. Pressing your arms and hands into the floor, scooping out the belly, lifting the pelvis. Excuse me, moving through each vertebra to the tips of the shoulder blades. Breathing in and out. Slowly coming down, one vertebra at a time. Good. 2 more times. Breathing in and out. Scooping out the belly, lifting the pelvis, coming up one vertebra at a time to the tips of the shoulder blades, feeling a stretch all through the front of the body, the hips out past the knees. Breathing in and out. One vertebra at a time comes down to rest the tailbone. Last one. Breathing in and out. Scooping out the belly. One vertebra at a time comes off of the mat. Lifting the pelvis. Coming all the way up to the tips of the shoulder blades. Breathing in and out. Slowly coming down with control and resting that tailbone. Let's bring one knee into the chest and then extending that leg up towards the ceiling. You can bend the knee if you have tight hamstrings or tightness in the front of the thigh. Let's put our hands at the back of the thigh. Okay, breathing in and out. Relaxing that leg down into the hip socket, doing a stretch. If you want to walk your hands up the leg, you can. So breathe in and out. Bringing that leg towards you even more, relaxing at the front of the thigh and the crease of the hip. Feeling that length all the way through the back of the leg and that hamstring. Breathing in and out. When you're ready, you can bring that leg up towards the ceiling, bringing the arms out to the side for stability. Just bringing those toes in a circular motion on the ceiling. As I said before, drop that leg into the hip socket, and you're just moving the leg within the hip socket to get all those little tiny muscles in that hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. Belly is in, using your breath. Really just, the leg is in the hip socket. Okay, so you don't have to move your foot, you don't have to move the rest of your body. It's just the leg and the hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee into the chest. And then you can bring that leg back down. Bringing the opposite knee into the chest. And then extend it up. Again, if you have tight hamstrings or tightness in the front of the hip, even the lower back actually too, you can bend the knee. Okay, I'm going to keep mine straight. Put the hands at the back of the thigh. Breathing in and out. Dropping that leg into the hip socket. And, excuse me, you can bring your hands up your leg if you would like. Breathing in and out. Relaxing into the stretch even more. Even more. And when you're ready, you can bring that leg back up, dropping the leg into the hip socket, as we said before, arms out to the side. Little tiny circles with that foot onto the ceiling. Belly is in. Making sure that you're just moving the leg in the hip socket. You don't need to move anything else. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reversing, using your breath, navels into the spine. Dropping that leg into the hip socket, as I said before, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that knee into the chest. Bring the other knee into the chest and just rock side to side. Let's bring those feet into happy baby to open up the hips since we just worked them. If you want to rock left to right, you can. Breathing in and out. Good. Then you can bring the feet and knees together, just bringing those legs down. So you can keep the arms on the floor if you would like. We'll do that as the first level. Just going to take one leg up to tabletop and then switch it and bring the other leg. So 1 and 2. If you would like, you don't have to. You can put your hands behind your head and curl up the head, neck, and chest. So you're up on the tips of the shoulder blades, but make sure that your chin is away from the chest here. Good. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then coming all the way down with both the upper body and the lower. Now, this next one, we're going to bring both legs up and down. You can keep the arms down by your side again if you would like. Bring the legs to tabletop and just tap the toes down and up, both together, down and up, right? Or you can bring the hands behind the head and do a little crunch. Elbows out to the side, chin away from the chest. When you come up, you're all the way up to the tips of the shoulder blades. And good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing the knees into the chest, you can just rock left to right. Good, putting your hands at the back of the thigh. We're gonna roll up, sitting on our tailbone without putting our feet onto the ground. So breathing in and out, elbows out to the side. Coming all the way up, chest is wide, navel's into the spine. We're gonna roll back without hitting our head, roll back up without hitting our feet. This is fun. It should be that way. Breathing in and out, rolling back, rounded spine, and then coming up. So don't hit your head on the way back. Don't put your feet down on the way up. So you really have to use that belly when you come up to rest on the tailbone. Ready? Breathing in and out. Whee! I always like to do a wee. Whee! Let's just do a couple more. Whee! And whee! One more for good luck. Whee! Good. Let's just cross the legs. And I'm going to come back into center. I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed it. It was just a nice, easy peasy, kind of wake up the body type of workout. Please like and subscribe for more videos. And again, thank you, appreciate you. Namaste.